They'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Jordan Lyles comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. In now, Chris Bryant. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 8-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Chisenhall is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of it.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he takes a cold strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pirates leave 1. Still 8-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Count is 1-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
The right fielder, number 22,
So stepping in, Jason Hayward, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Baez at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloudgate there, a popular tourist destination in Millennium Park.
leading off for the Pirates.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 44. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 44 is retired to kick off the inning. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jordan Lyles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So he got him swinging. Jordan Lyles is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Starling Marte, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Dickerson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. The next Cub up, Yu Darvish. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Lyles is ready. Here he comes 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as the lead holds at 8-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. You can't allow this guy to lead off.
3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Missed with a breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Marte makes the catch.
And now they might be able to double them off at first.
On to first, a double play. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It is now 9-0. So digging in now, Colin Moran. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Striding in, Francisco Cervelli, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now batting, number 16.
Settling in now, Hang. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lined to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Yu Darvish, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Lyles comes set. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Zobrist at second. Darvish on at first with 2 down. And a fastball just a bit high.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5. Stepping up to the plate, number 44 will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Francisco Liriano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready now, Chris Bryant. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Right there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 4th home run here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Anthony Rizzo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. To short, hit hard. Throw goes over to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Baez breaks from first. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Contreras leads off first with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in there. No balls and a strike. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yu Darvish. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hey guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance of getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 on to second, but the throw is wide. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Kyle Schwarber will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Darvish on second, Happ on at first with nobody out. One and one to Schwarber. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 is a ball below the zone.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
First and second here with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike now. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Line towards center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Javier Baez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
Edgar Santana enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, 2, here it comes. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Hayward, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Yu Darvish. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now the relay home. On the tag from Cervelli. He's out at the plate.
Center fielder, number 8,
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cubs lead it 18. So striding in, Colin Moran. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hit down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
No runs, just one hit and one error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Happ is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hang leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and they remain well behind. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ballgame as the blowout